Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another great, exciting, and I think the most exciting episode I've ever uploaded on my channel. You see the webcam overlay, this means that this is gonna be a great episode, well at least the introduction of this episode. I know that it looks kind of blurry and pixeled. I don't know what's happening to the webcam. I'm sorry for that, but it's not really interesting. Also because I got shaved yesterday, and you can see my very bald head. But I'm here just to kind of spoiler you what you will see being uploaded on the channel in the coming days. Because if you look now at the in-game date, it's now May 31st, 1947, and well, ladies and gentlemen, I finally achieved the unachievable, the dream that I've always had in every Hearts of Iron 4 campaign and even Hearts of Iron 3, which is, let me just zoom out very briefly. I finally painted the Americas black. Oh my god. I did it. I managed to win the war against the US. Oh my god. And if you play Black Ice, you can just imagine how difficult this is. And I can spoiler you briefly what will happen, I think in the third or fourth episode, but basically I did a kind of island hopping campaign, and I can spoiler you, I did, I think, one of the most epic fail ever of my campaigns, because I did have my marines in I think these are the Faroe Islands? Yeah, the Faroe Islands. And, you know, in Black Ice, when you declare war against Denmark, then Denmark surrenders immediately, and then you get Iceland as a puppet of Denmark. And because Denmark was my puppet, then Iceland was also my puppet. And I wasted, I don't know how many days, in-game days, in planning an amphibious invasion against one of my puppets. Oh my god, that was an epic fail, complete. Then I landed here in Greenland, and then from Greenland I launched an invasion of Canada here in Labrador, in this province here that you see here with the port. And I think I will mention it again in the video of this episode, but the landing in Labrador was tense, because the AI had most of its troops here around the US and Canada here, and I guess the AI was not expecting a landing here, so I said, okay, I need to rush with the supplies that I have in my marines. I did manage to expand a bit my breachhead, but then I was running low on supplies, and I said, okay, let's build a port in this province, and then let's pump it up in the construction queue with the highest priority. And I could see, you know, as long as the in-game hours were ticking, the organization bar of my marines getting smaller and smaller. And the allies even, I think the allies massed, I think 26 divisions against 3, so almost 9-to-1 ratio. They even launched a counterattack in this forest area, and I was like, I must not lose it, because here there is a river, and I was like, if I lose this, it's gonna be terribly costly to cross this large river again. So, oh my god, it was so tense. You guys have no idea how I was freaking sweating when I had to hope that the construction of this port would have, let's say, finished before my marines would have capitulated. And luckily this port was completed on the nick of time, really. Oh my god, I felt so relieved to see that the level 1 dockyard here was completed, so I could ship my supplies, I could gradually move in my Panzer Grenadier divisions, and well, the rest is history, and the rest will come in the coming episodes. And yeah, at the end of this multiple series I will also make a small announcement, but I think, yeah, let's keep in mind this date, Saturday, October 30th, 30, of 2020 and 2021 of this year. You will see what will happen that day. But for that, I think that's all for this interaction. I will now leave you to, I think, one of the best, if not the best, Operation Barbarossas I've ever fought in Hearts of Iron 4. As always, guys, take care, enjoy the video, and see you soon. So folks, yeah, there we go. I think, oh my god, that the opening of Barbarossa in 1941 was, I think, absolutely one of the best I've ever achieved. And this time, I like to experiment with things, and because of the ways that the supplies are working nowadays in Hearts of Iron 4, before the operation, oh my god, before the Barbarossa patch and the No Step Back DLC, I was literally forced to put all of my Panzers and motorized divisions and the Panzer Grenadier divisions north of the Pripyat marshes. And I don't know if it just because I masked everything up there, but as you may have witnessed, I just literally cut through the enemy lines like a freaking knife does through butter. And oh my god, I realized this is so fast, this is happening so quickly. And at some point, I think, yeah, at the beginning of June, I found all of my Panzers already between Smolensk and Pskov, almost on the halfway through. And then I was like, okay, that's cool. Then what shall I do? And I saw the the Red Army having this huge bulge in the Ukraine and Poland, I was like, well, there is only one thing to do, and I just basically directed von Kleist's 1st Panzer Group southwards. And what happened next is, you know, something that will always happen if you manage your front line like I did. The AI was caught by surprise, and I in that pocket, I think I really crippled the defensive and offensive capacity of the Red Army. True, the Soviets did put up some fierce resistance in the Pripyat marshes, but that was, you know, quickly eliminated by some by dealing some blows in quick succession against the Red Army. And also, most importantly, as one of you guys told me in one of my old episodes, I should have used the paratroopers to capture the airfields. Instead, I did use my panzers to rush for the airfields, and trust me guys, this worked amazingly well. I really recommend to do this in case you are struggling against the Soviet, but try to really rush for the enemy airfields, because in this way you deny the enemy an airbase and you gain an airbase to establish air superiority over the enemy. Do not leave this episode, because there are a few things that I have to tell you right at the end of the video. So stay tuned, be safe, and well, take care of everything, guys. Alright, this is, I think, a very unexpected conclusion of this episode, but I really wanted to say a few comments on this, because I was really surprised, I mean, positively surprised and shocked by the huge success of the first phase of Operation Barbarossa. And I mean, just look at the perfection of the front line. It's almost a straight line. There are a few bulges here and there. You see exactly here, there is a German salient here, a Soviet one, a German, the Soviets, the Germans again. It's kind of zigzagging here around Bryansk. There is a small bulge here west of Kharkov. But overall, I mean, I'm impressed by how honestly beautiful this front line looks. It's not like a border gore of my older games. And I mean, yeah, so that's, I wanted, I think I will even go in the save game, and I will show it at the very end of the video. The amount of divisions that the Soviets have. I know that this will change because of events, because of the focus tree, but right now I am really curious to see how many divisions did the Soviets lose already. Actually, we can have a look at the losses right now, because one of you guys, very smart, said that, you know, if you click on the how's it called, the world tension, you can have a look at the losses. And yeah, thank you guys, I really forgot about it. And yeah, so okay, let's see. Okay, wow, 84,000 brave, well-trained German soldiers gave their life for the fatherland against the Soviet Union, while the Soviets, oh my god, I lost 4.8 million of troops. Oh my god, that's a lot. Wow, that's a lot. That's really huge. Wow, and yeah, I mean, so also look at here, I mean, okay, in some areas the Soviets do have, here they have, let's say, these guys, yeah, they're going in, so 3 against 4, 3 against nothing, 2 against 1, let's say 4 against 3. You see that the front line is a bit thin. Here they have, let's assume 4 versus 1, 4 versus 2. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit thin, I would say. Not as thin as I would have expected to be, but this is really a lot, I think. This is really a lot. And you may notice something if you look now at the disposition of the German divisions on the Eastern Front on August 1st, 1941. Because if you look at the front line, okay, I said it looks like a sharp line, but look at here. There is a very small bulge that goes westward. And let's see the capitulation state. 28% towards capitulation. And I don't know. Let's see. Here I have the 3rd Panzer Group of General Hott in the area here. And down here I have the 2nd Panzer Group of von Manstein. And this bulge here, 2 Panzer groups on the sides, and then here I divided von Kleist 1st Panzer Group into 2 groups of 8 divisions each. One here west of Kharkov, and one here poised to strike against Rostov. Because if you look at here, there is a city which brings the name of my archie enemy number 1. And now I think that you guys may understand what will be the plan, let's say, for the remaining summer days of 1941. And if you guys are so smart to do it, to understand it, please let me know in the comments below. And this is, I think, yeah, one of those rare times in which I actively invite you guys to leave a comment down below, because I really enjoy, actually, I enjoy reading and I enjoy commenting and answering your questions down below. So if you can kind of see my strategy, my grand strategy, well, let's see how many of you are, let's say, armchair generals. I mean, joking aside, oh, I forgot. Alright, my bad, I forgot the 18th Panzer Division down here. Well, it's... okay, it will be temporarily put under the virtual command of von Kleist, even though I will not move it here, because then it will gain the malus for the extra divisions. But yeah, the 18th Panzer will stay here and they will rejoin von Manstein later. Yeah, I mean, now I think it's the time to say thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for supporting the channel, guys, and well, leave a like, leave a comment, and see you all in the next episode.